Hi guys, it's Toby here, and today we're going to be installing... Oh man, I just stepped on my OEM fenders. I'm actually going to be installing the drive shaft is what I meant to say before stepping on my OEM fenders with my boy Trey. So we're out here back in Gainesville because UF is starting again. So we're going to drive out to Stark, and if you guys recall, I also did the carbon fiber fenders with Trey. So let's go ahead and hop in the car, head over there and get that carbon fiber drive shaft in. Now, while I do the drive shaft, I think I'm also going to go ahead and get the whole fuel system sorted out. So we're going to put 2 new pumps in there to make sure that it's running functionally, because I kind of burned out the pumps by letting it run completely empty a few times. On accident, of course, because I don't have a fuel level sensor, which we're also going to be fixing. As of recently has been looking really good, but she's also stupid obnoxious with those dumps, and I absolutely can't stand driving that car. So like dailying it has been a nightmare. We're gonna have to pop into the package room right there in order to get the pumps, because I had them delivered here in Gainesville. I'd say it's gonna be a super productive day of getting all this stuff done. So let's go back to the packages in here. I should be able to get the fuel pumps. So I'm not trying to leak everyone's address, including my own. I mean, I've done that a million times now. Let me flip the camera around, but I think this is the pump right here. I'm gonna open it up to make sure so that I don't go all the way to Stark, an hour away, without the pumps. It seemed like I was correct. This is the pump right here. Now this is actually a Hellcat pump, and I have 2 of them. So we're running twin TI 285s from Walbro, and they're super good pumps. We're gonna throw this in the car and fix up Sally. While we're at it, I was also thinking about getting rid of that GT350R wing so I could get the carbon fiber ducktail spoiler or a carbon trunk from Anderson Composites. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. Like, I'm super close to doing it. It looks like Xander left his stuff in here. Let's throw everything inside, and always got to carry that fire extinguisher in this car just in case. So I have a few oil filters in here for an oil change, because believe it or not, we have to do yet another one. So yeah, and then I have like AN wrenches in this one right here, so I can take off the fuel pump fittings without any issues and not use a regular wrench and scratch stuff up. So now we're all set and ready to go. Maybe I'll just have some time to throw on that Valvetronic Designs exhaust, but you can see the carbon fiber drive shaft right there. That exhaust actually can go back on today too. It's just gonna be a grind, so I'm probably gonna be at his house until super late. I know he has work tomorrow. Don't wanna keep him up, but here's a start with the header dumps. You guys ready? Woo! Gotta let it prime. Oh, that took quite a while actually. That's the issue with the fuel pumps, because they're not building proper pressure. Car's not too loud though, because I just drove it, but you can hear it, and that is still pretty loud. At Trey's house, I think we have like 5 minutes left. It's quite a drive actually. It's 45 minutes from Gainesville, but it's only like 30 something miles. I think it's because you have to like wind and stuff like that, and there's some traffic sometimes because it's close to Jacksonville. But I can't wait to get this drive shaft on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually feel some sort of like noticeable difference, but apparently it reduces like 15 pounds of rotational mass, which is a lot. Some lovely weather out here, so it looks like we can't do pulls in the Subi. That would be a bad idea, even though it's all-wheel drive. It's been raining, like drizzling, but the roads are extremely wet, so it must have poured a little bit earlier on today. And just like that, here we are, fellas. So I'm gonna see what's up with Trey. Haven't seen this man in a very long time. It was actually just his birthday a few days ago, and I wasn't here. Actually, I was, but I couldn't make it out there. I had too much to do. There's the Subi, looking sexy as always. This dad had that Gladiator. Am I having a misfire? The car kind of sounds weird. It's like boom, boom. I don't know. I was thinking about changing out my plugs because it's been a while, but we'll see. He knows what's best for the track. Starting with the fuel pumps, do you have them, Trey? Oh yeah, they're over there. But we won't need them in this second. They're actually from the Hellcat. So what I'm gonna do is unplug this right here. Then we're gonna relieve all this fuel pump pressure that's in the car. So you gotta run it out. We gotta open the door, I forgot. Yeah, open that up, let the car run out. It'll sound like it has a ghost cam, which is pretty cool. And then we'll get sorted with taking out the fuel pumps. All the fuel pump pressure. The car will sound like it's cammed. Oh, it doesn't even have much pressure. Okay. So basically what I was saying in the last clip was that I was relieving fuel pump pressure by starting the car after I unplugged both the pumps. So you unplug it right there, you go in here, and I unplugged all the AN fittings for the actual like fuel lines. Took everything off, the pumps are unplugged. Now I'm gonna use my fuel hat remover tool and take out the fuel hat. I'm gonna bust off the fuel hat retainer, and it slipped. Great. Oh, I think that was it, right? Yeah. No? Nah, it's just slipping everywhere. Yeah, that did the job though. It's always sketchy doing that. I hate doing that. That's the worst part. But that's what you need out of the car. Look at that. I'm surprised I didn't break it. Just pulled out the old pumps, and you have zip ties, right?
Yeah.
All right, good, because we're gonna have to zip tie that. We're gonna have to take this off, connect the new pumps. Should be pretty straightforward. Shouldn't take long. I also need to fix up my fuel level sensor because it does not work right now for whatever reason. So we'll see what's up with that. Try and get that working so I can actually see how much fuel is in the car and I'm not guessing on my mileage. All right, let's take this apart. My God, is that Mr. Mechanic Trey?
back in the building.
So he's just taking apart the fuel pump line. We're gonna drop in the new pumps wherever they are in the boxes. They're over here. Same exact pump, Hellcat pumps. Trey's dad actually has a Hellcat, and we showed that before in a previous video. But it should be pretty straightforward from here. I don't know what's going on with the fuel level sensor. Everything looks good, so I don't know why it's not working. We gotta cut those zip ties. Funny, you're a real funny guy, you know that? But we had to end up cutting that, whatever you want to call it, that hose right there that goes to the fuel pump, because it is just not sliding off no matter what. So we're gonna bring this to Home Depot and get a replacement, and we should be set and ready to go to put on that new fuel pump. Start up, of course, from the Subi before we hop in there to go to Home Depot and get replacement tubing. Very nice. Trey, can you open that door? Thank you. Be careful with this so I don't break the fuel level sensor. But look at that. Oh my God, the Subi, bro. I really like that one. You should sit on that. Hey. Oh, you missed! You missed! You missed, Trey! You gotta get another one of those because I completely missed it. Bro, this camera always takes a second to start recording, but you're good now. Don't you shoot a flame between shifts? Oh, I heard it. Currently trying to find some hosing here at the Home Depot that'll work, but it's hard to find one. Think that'll work, Trey? Sure. It's not gonna slide off? Yeah? You good? Yeah. Will that work?
I think that would work.
Right now I'm driving the mobile. It's pretty nice. I mean, I like the whole blow-off noises and stuff. So listen to this. It like and stuff.
Why'd you just roast my car?
No, I'm just playing. That all has to get censored out or else I'm getting demonetized. But I like it. It's actually pretty fun. It's got some pep and you can hear it if we shut up. Yeah, it sounds sick. So, Trey, what'd you say it makes on E85?
380 to the wheels on E85 and about 290 to 300 on 93.
Oh, that's not bad, to be honest. And it's got 100,000 miles. It's still kicking. Has a little bit of rod knock here and there.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm just playing. But it's super fun. Like, I don't know. I honestly would drive one of these things, but if it had like 700 wheel horsepower, that would be crazy.
Dude, they're fast with 700.
They don't weigh anything.
No, they don't weigh anything. I took about 50 pounds off the front with the carbon. And then 700, especially with all-wheel drive, just scoots.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Like that would. I should build one of these, but make it like 700 wheel.
Yeah, a built
but here's
motor.
the thing: you can't with that stupid
Boxer.
So
with the Boxer you can't, but if you get a built motor from like IAG or something, I think it's like 10 grand to get a built motor.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Like long block or short block?
I think a long block's 15, and I think a short block's 10.
And you just need the short block, right? Like stock heads, you just transfer it over to the
yeah. If you
block.
if you will, if I was gonna do mine, I'd buy a long block and just have everything done.
Yeah.
In it.
That would be fun.
Dude, I'd run a 64, 66 turbo. This is the best street setup you get for this car on turbo wise.
That would be fun.
And they're so nasty.
Now we're gonna try a pull. Under rev a little bit.
Toby won't explain it. Both fuel pumps are back installed.
Bro, I didn't even know you were recording.
Get it right.
So we went to Home Depot, obviously, as you guys saw, and then we picked up this hose right here, and we cut our own lines here, did our own thing, clamped it all back down. We've got fuel pump number 1. We transferred over the fuel pump filter. Fuel pump number 2, it's all set to go back in the car pretty much. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the fuel level sensor. I didn't change anything. It looks right to me. So if it doesn't work, I might have a defective one right here and I might have to order another one and tear it down again. So I finished up with the whole install here. I put everything back together, all the AN hoses, put everything down. Let's see if I fix that fuel level sensor so I finally don't run out of gas anymore. So Trey, you wanna fire her up? Yeah, hold up, I got it. Oh, yeah, just like that, I fixed my fuel level sensor. So as you can see, 56 miles CE, we are good. I can zoom in, there we go. I have to postpone the whole drive shaft install. That took a little bit longer than expected, but at least I have a working fuel level sensor now, so I can see how much gas is in the car, and I'm not gonna destroy the pumps again running out of gas. Trey, you wanna pull it out? So we'll have to do that on another day when we have more time. It's already getting late. Hopefully the car doesn't die anymore. I'm pretty sure he can't even hear you right now.
Huh? What?
Wait.
I can't hear you.
Trey, is this your first time driving a boosted 5.0?
This is my first time driving a boosted 5.0.
That was a fail.
This is great.
Can you feel that it's itching to go?
What? It just wants to go.
Yeah.
That's too good.
How does the shifter feel?
That's nice.
It's too loose, bro.
Too loose?
Yeah, I like it
okay, well,
notchy.
my WRX is like a long.
Yeah. This is shorter than that. Damn, he heard the header dumps and he's like, let me get him. Dang.
We're just gonna cruise right on by.
Hit some downshifts real quick. It makes it so easy.
Oh yeah.
Because like you can just downshift the rev match.
So fun fact, on my first drive, Toby made it run out of gas. He's staying by.
I don't know what happened. Went on a test drive and the car died. Sounds like it's out of gas to me, which isn't a good thing because, man, I'm gassed.
Luckily I have gas cans, so we're gonna throw some gas in this and hope that it's just the gas.
Yeah. So hopefully that's just a gas issue and not a fuel pump not getting proper voltage or whatever. But we'll check it out. Right now we're in the pimping golf cart with Underglow. So we're gonna go down to the lake, see if we can get some gas.
Luckily I have gas cans full of gas.
This is actually pretty cool. I've only been in the house up there.
You got a brand new boat.
Really? That's pimping. Is there a light?
Yeah, somewhere.
Oh, jet skis too. Tubes. That's sick. Bro's got the pad out here. Yeah, that is sick.
This has a Corsa exhaust on it.
Actually?
Yeah.
Damn.
It has an active exhaust, so you push a button and it's dead quiet, and you hit another button and it sounds like a V8.
Yeah.
It's got the same.
Bro's got the 5.0 in the what is that?
It is a 5.0.
In the Caroline. It is a 5.0?
Yeah.
That's sick. Ended up happening, I can't speak, but one of those hoses blew because they are not fuel rated, so it can't take the pressure. I took the whole thing apart again. We used some new hose. Where is it?
Oh, okay.
It's braided, yeah. So we used this new hose, and hopefully it's enough to get me home. I mean, it's not really that bad of a fix, but when I get back, I'll probably come back to Trey's when we do the drive shaft, and we'll put in the proper hose. But I think this will do the job to get me home, because it's a lot more rigid. The other one just popped, and I have a video from TikTok, so I'll show that, and we'll put that in the clip. But everything is put back together. Hopefully I can make it home on this. We'll see though. If I get stranded, you guys will know. What I was talking about, it kind of just burst through the middle right here, and that's why the car stalled out. And it was like it was out of gas, but it wasn't actually. Here's the broken one right here. This is where it bursted. So Make sure if you're doing this at home, use fuel line rated hose, especially for E85 if you're running ethanol, because some of the regular rated ones will just burn right through. And yeah, don't do this. This is bad. Home now, and I think I'm gonna have to postpone that whole drive shaft video, make a separate vlog for it, because I mean there's just way too much going on. But I'm glad that the fuel level sensor works. I still have to come up with a solid fix for the issues with the feeding lines, because that thing is not gonna stand up. Even to E85, it'll eat right through it, so we got to replace that. But yeah, Sally's looking pretty good. I can't wait to get that carbon drive shaft in for real. We've been postponing it a little bit, but that's just because I'm super busy and have a bunch of maintenance to do to the car. So I think we're going to conclude this vlog here. I got back home somehow, I don't even know how, after the first hoses actually bursted. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'm going to get some sleep, so I'll see ya.